Hello guys, hope you're doing alright, and we're back, not with a preview, not with a review, which has been what we've been doing for the past sort of like week really, content wise, but we're back with a transfer update. Conor here, All Leeds TV, how are you all doing? Before, if you wouldn't mind, like, commenting and subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bells on. I noticed that there's a lot of people who come and watch our videos who aren't subscribed to the channel. If you would do us a massive favour and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when we are uploading to the channel. It does the channel a whole host of favours and makes us do the content that we want to provide for you guys. So I've not done a transfer update video. We sort of started it with like a transfer daily, and then I think we've like reevaluated that because obviously we know what's going on with the club at this moment in time. It's been a bit we're stalling, aren't we? That's literally been what it is. So in terms of sort of what we've been looking at, let's go through it. So since I've last spoken to you all, it's been Elia Capriel, the under-18s keeper, who's been introduced to Leeds United. Then we've obviously got, it looks like Ian Poveda is going to be revealed today. I'm going to put my neck on the line and say that he's going to be revealed today, from what I've heard. And listen, we had the Shay Adams news, didn't we? £20 million altogether for Shay Adams at Southampton, fourth choice striker, potentially fifth choice behind Obafemi. Mental, absolutely mental. But there's a clear understanding there for me that Southampton want to keep him for the future. I don't even know whether or not it's Southampton who want to keep him for the future, or if it is just Ralph Husenhartel. Is he going to be there for the near distant future? Obviously, we know the turnover of managers. We know how long they stay in the jobs. Is he going to be there for, are they going to get a better offer if it doesn't work out for Shay Adams? I personally think it's madness, but it does show that they've got a clear indication that they do want to keep hold of Shay Adams. So what confidence that is in the player, if they're rejecting bids from Leeds United for that sort of money. I can't remember in my lifetime Leeds offering that sort of money. But it looks like we move on. Apparently we've not completely moved on from Shay Adams, which, I don't know. How do you look at that really? I mean, are we going to offer 25? Because it looks like unless it's sort of 30, 35 million, it's going to be an outrageous offer that they're going to accept for Shay Adams. I mean, on that current offer, they'd have still made a profit of £5 million. But I think how Southampton also see it is I think towards the end, it's not going to be an obligation to buy. It's going to be an option to buy if Leeds United get to the Premier League. So it's an outright fee with obviously a loan fee, and then it's an option to buy. So it's whether or not Leeds United would get to the Premier League that deal would get done, because obviously if we spent that sort of money and we remained in the Championship, that'd be we'd be in disaster mode really. I think Phillips would have to be sold, the whole squad would have to be sold to fund the Helder Costa deal, which is getting done with an obligation to buy for 15 million. And then obviously, if it was an obligation to buy Shay Adams, that'd be, you're looking at the best part of 35 million there. So where do we go? What do we do now? Andre Gray looks like it's a little bit dead in the water as well. Yeah, that looks a little bit dead. I think Pearson's going to be really similar to Hasenhüttl. It's going to be really difficult to work with for us to get Andre Gray over the line from the research that I've been doing. And then you look at the other options. I'd really like Bowen. Bowen would be if I was to have a little hierarchy, it would be Adams, Bowen, and then Andre Gray. My worry is none of those three are going to happen. I don't think Bowen's going to get done because he's not a 9, which Bielsa's already said he wants a number 9, which is fair enough. I think Bowen, the only thing is he'd be able to operate across that 4. If we needed a 10, if we needed a winger, if we needed a striker. So I think Bowen would still be able to fit in, but would he be able to play that Bielsa way in the number 9? Maybe not. So we are, in my opinion, going to go for a player on the continent. Smash a player in the comment section below if you know a player on the continent who we could be looking at. I saw a player from Wolfsberger, not Wolfsburg, that a few people have been talking about, but that's not the standard we want. The Austrian league is not good enough. That's sort of Barnsley standard, I think. But it's going to be really interesting. But also, it's a massive blow. It's a huge blow. I think a lot of us thought that'd get done. My mind sort of turned around when I heard from a couple of people. I'll be honest with you, that we're looking upwards 20 million. I thought, right, okay, it was a good source as well. So yeah, I was thinking 20 million, Jesus Christ, they can't let that go. Obviously, they're making a £5 million profit, they've let it go. Southampton, that is. So yeah, I mean, I can't really pluck any names out of the hat, guys. There's not that many in the Premier League. It wouldn't surprise me if we went back into Poveda. Obviously, I know the circumstances happen with Vidra, but would that happen again? Obviously, he wants to move, but obviously, it all happened when he was at Ellen Road, and there was the deal with the medical at Thorpe Arch when he got a better offer, Premier League offer, after telling Leeds that he was going to come to Leeds United. So that'll have left a sour taste in Orta and Radrazani's mouth. So would they be willing to go back there? I've actually heard a lot of people saying Nketiah again, which not for me. You know, that's been done, gone. I actually think Leeds can be in a better position, which a lot of you might think is absolutely mental, because the ripple effect of Nketiah not being in the side has been a big problem. You know, the QPR game, I think he'd have made a big difference in that game with his pace, creating space for other people, key players in the squad. And I think that, you know, we lose points when players like that aren't in the squad. However, I think, you know, you look at Jack Clark with Poveda coming in, that is a step up. With Nketiah, with him gone, I did genuinely think if Shea Adams had have come in, you've got two players there where we've levelled up from Clark and Nketiah, who weren't really playing. But it depends who we go for now. I have no idea, absolutely no idea who we're going to go for now. I do think it's going to be someone on the continent. That throws up its positives and its negatives. Its negatives in the face of, you know, getting used to the Championship and the standard of the league, which is ferocious, intense, consistent. I never like going abroad for players like that. But then you look at the blueprint of like Norwich, who went abroad for pretty much all of their players. But the difference with Norwich was that they had a season to get accustomed to it. The second striker's going to have to come in and be like a duck to water. You know, Bamford could get injured in the first couple of games. I mean, for me, Bamford wouldn't be in the starting lineup anyway if Shea was here, or Andre Gray was here, or Bowen was here. He wouldn't be there. He'd be their contingency plan. I've said that before. But yeah, it's where Leeds go from here. I'm thoroughly disappointed, and I think those three targets aren't going to happen. I do think we're going to have to go to the continent. I mean, the positives are we're not going to get held to ransom in the continent. You know, 20 million's more in Italy than it's going to be in England. So, yeah, I mean, you look at it, what was Erling Haaland bought for 18 million? And do you know what I mean? We're offering Southampton 20 million and upwards for Shea Adams. It's just a mental market. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you disappointed by the Shea Adams deal, the Andre Gray rumours and the Bowen rumours? Who would you go for? Let me know, because I'm as interested as you guys are, and hopefully we'll have an update soon. As I said, Poveda bingo, I think it's going to be today. So, you know, I think the club are going to announce a signing today, and I think it is going to be Poveda. Poveda, sorry. So let me know what you think in the comment section below of who you would like to buy, realistic-wise. Yeah, just let me know, because I'm really interested. It's a really interesting time. We need someone in before Millwall. If we don't, I mean, I think we're in trouble for Millwall anyway. You guys know my thoughts if you check the last video. Thank you so much on the love on the last video and the video before as well. You know, getting on to 8,000 views for both now. I think the first one's near on 8.5, and the likes are through the roof. So you're clearly enjoying it. Don't know whether or not you're enjoying it when Leeds lose, but let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. Like the video. I'll see you in a bit.